So, good morning.
Good morning. Great.
It's Chris and Nesbitt in the morning.
I have a question for you, and I have some celebrity gossip.
You have a question for me?
I got a question for you.
It's exciting.
Our girl Kim K is on the cover of Forbes magazine.
Of Forbes?
Forbes.
Why?
Because she made $45 million on her app, her phone app. Game.
Oh.
It's a game. Sorry, it's a game, not her app. Those apps are so stupid. The Kardashian apps. Have you seen them?
Have you?
No. They cost money, and I'm cheap.
I thought they were free and they have like
No, I think you have to pay like $3 a month. $1 a month or something like that.
A month?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's monthly.
The only thing I know about the game is that it's supposed to be like you buy clothes or you become a superstar or something like that.
Yeah, so the game is actually separate from her app. Like each Kardashian sister has their own app, and it's about their lives and blah blah blah.
How much money does it cost to buy Kanye?
In the game or
in the game?
I have no idea.
You must have like a certain like leveling up. Does she level up?
Dude, I don't know anything about the game.
Is it like after like you play a certain amount of time and like her bum just kind of gets bigger when she reaches like level 5 or something like that?
I don't know if you heard what I said just there, but I don't know anything about the game.
Like level 6 is like a sex tape. Is that what happens?
That should be level 1. That's how you get famous, yo.
Fuck rappers.
Yeah, that's one of the climbing.
That is her
options.
climbing. She sure knows how to climb those rappers.
Ew. Yeah, so she made $45 million on
$45 million. Holy smokes.
Isn't that insane?
Say what you will about people hating Kim Kardashian. Mm-hmm. That's smart. If I was hated on the internet, but I made $45 million,
yeah,
I would literally take a picture of myself with $45 million and be like, ooh, crying with my money.
I don't think you'd be able to do that without being that famous. Because people are downloading it because they know her and they know her life or they want to be her. There's a reason why people are downloading it, right?
They're living vicariously through her game.
It's about her life, this game. So like you wouldn't download it if you were like, I fucking hate Kim Kardashian, but this game is really fun, so I'm going to play it. Like, probably not.
Okay, so it's probably not like the best of games, but
I wish I knew, I actually did download it once, and I was like, I gotta play this because everybody's talking about this. But it took up so much room on my phone that I was like, this is not worth it.
Speaking of games, though.
Yes?
Pokemon Go?
Oh, Pokemon Go.
I haven't played it yet.
No?
Have you?
No. Are you waiting for the...
It's not available in Canada yet, but everybody at work is playing it. And then when you're walking down the street, you see people playing it. They're all like...
Yeah, because everybody does the pirated version or whatever the heck they're doing right now.
Nintendo's profits rose by $7.5 billion. $7.5 billion.
No way!
Their stocks apparently reached as high as they can go in the Japanese stock market for a single day.
Holy crap.
It's ridiculous.
That's so cool.
Can you imagine like a conversation in the boardroom and this guy is just like, I really, really think we should do mobile gaming. And they're all like, no, Nintendo's just we do our own platform. And that's what he's like, I just really think it'd be a good idea.
But you can't say that it's like too far away from the Game Boy, because that was technically mobile gaming kind of.
But everybody has a mobile phone.
Yes.
Whereas you have to buy a Game Boy, then buy the game.
True. Oh, that's true. So they make a little bit more money off of that?
This game is free.
Yeah.
You can buy like things inside it.
Yeah.
But it's free. But they made $7.5 billion off of people buying things inside the game.
Dude, people are into nostalgia.
We need an app.
What are we gonna do?
So every time you're gonna open it, it's just gonna sing Chris and Nesbitt in the morning.
That's it?
And then it's gonna close and it's gonna charge you $1 for it.
Lots of people will buy that for sure.
My mom.
Yeah.
And your mom.
My mom probably wouldn't buy it.
And that's it. Those are the only two. We'll make $2 off of it. We'll split it 50-50.
All right. We're gonna be rich. I have a question for you.
Question.
What are your worst habits?
Worst habits? I bite my nails.
Okay.
Constantly.
Okay.
And I don't know why, but I love doing it.
Is there like a trigger?
No.
You're just like...
Because I thought about that. Because sometimes people bite their nails when they get nervous or when they're anxious or something like that. But I just bite my nails when I'm watching like comedy shows. Like, oh, Russ and Rachel. I move my leg a lot.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's really a bad habit.
I think there's something about your body that does that.
Yeah, it's called fucking energy.
No, I think
all day
maybe that is
long.
it.
No, that's probably not true.
I think there's a reason.
It's like restless leg syndrome or something like that.
That's a real thing. Some people don't think it is.
But I do it a lot. And I have one of my mom's friends, whenever I go over to her house, she constantly is like, she touches my leg, she's like, stop. And I'm like, I can't.
I can't.
And
You should just run around like a cat.
Well, I looked it up, and apparently you burn like a lot of calories doing it.
Oh my god. I should just give you a fucking ankle weight. Ding, 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 ding.
With a 5-pound ankle weight.
Oh, dude, I could give you a 10-pound one. Let's make this real.
Let's just start small.
Okay.
Okay. What are yours?
Okay, so I don't bite my nails. I bite the skin around my nails, which is even grosser. Delicious.
You cannibal.
Yeah. And I do it when I'm bored. I must look like a total fucking idiot when I'm doing this. I catch myself sometimes sitting in my chair and I've been staring at my nails for like 5 minutes, just like looking at them and like picking them.
I'm constantly like swapping your hands.
Yes. And so that's
She'll
what
be
I
like
do.
this, and I'm like, get out of here.
It's awful.
Stop doing it.
I made an effort to stop by bringing in a squeezy ball, and Chris fucking stole it. So
I don't
now it's
remember.
Chris's.
I don't remember that at all.
No?
I don't.
Okay.
That ball though is like a mess now.
I know, it's disgusting.
I squeezed the shit out of it. It's like there's nothing left to it.
Another thing is that I will lose hours of my life sitting on the couch looking at 4 of my phone apps. Very bad habits. I watch everybody's Snapchat stories, I look through Instagram, and I look through Facebook. And hours go by. And I'm like, I also must look like an idiot doing this, because I'm just sitting on the couch on my phone and I'm like...
Do you really put it that close to your face?
Probably. I can't see.
There's 2 kittens.
In that picture.
There's 2 cats. Everything's cross-eyed.
Online shopping?
Oh my... See, yeah, that's also a bad... You got me into the bad habit of online shopping.
Amazon is so great.
Amazon and AliExpress and
yes, AliExpress.
Etsy.
Yep. When I'm watching a show, I always have to be doing something else.
I do the same thing.
Yeah?
Like I'll watch a show or a movie.
Yeah.
And I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
Or I'm doing you're doing something else always. Yeah.
I find that annoying when other people do it, but then I catch myself doing it.
Yes. It's annoying when you're watching a movie and then a really good part comes up and you turn around to see what their reaction was and they're on their phone.
And you're like, did you fucking see that?
Yeah. You just missed it. The dinosaur totally ate the dude in the toilet.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, you ask, how did you like it? And they say, oh, it was alright. I mean, it wasn't that exciting. It's not as good as you said it was. You missed half the fucking movie.
Did you even watch it?
On Facebook and Instagram and Amazon. I have a question.
Okay.
What is a fear that you used to have when you were a kid that you don't have anymore?
Oh my gosh, I have a really good one.
Okay.
So when I was a kid, I would watch movies that I normally wouldn't watch at home at my babysitter's.
Oh, okay.
So I watched Twister once and had fucking nightmares for like weeks about how my house was gonna get ruined by a tornado. And like, I lived in the country and it's windy and so you can hear the trees and stuff going at night and whatever. And that I couldn't sleep. I was so scared, and it's so ridiculous because like we don't have tornadoes.
Technically, Ottawa can have tornadoes. They just haven't had one.
Like not one that's that bad because there's not enough open space to let it get big. To
let it freshen up.
Oh my god! But I remember that I'll never forget it. I remember being so scared at night that was going to happen that I couldn't sleep. Obviously, I'm not afraid of that anymore. But,
obviously, yes. When I was a kid, I had a very religious friend. Or my friend was in a religious family.
I thought you were going to say religious fear. I was like, oh.
Jesus Christ.
Welcome to the world.
It scares. They put him on a cross and he came back. It's a thing.
Zombie Jesus.
I went to my friend's house. His name was Matthew.
Matthew.
So I went to Matthew's house and his parents left, which is kind of weird because now that I think about it, we were in 3rd or 4th grade.
Oh, wow.
But they just bounced. They went somewhere. They left us by ourselves and we watched. My friend was like, let's watch a scary movie. So we watched The Exorcist.
No.
And
awful.
I freaked the fuck out.
Did you?
We go, well, it's a scary movie for a child.
It is.
And it's one of those movies that now, as an adult, it still scares me because it scared me as a kid. And I watched it with my sister. My sister laughed the whole way through. She's like, this is the stupidest thing ever, Chris.
I have to meet this girl. She sounds hilarious.
We watch this movie and we go to sleep and they turn off the lights and I can't sleep. I'm like, the devil's gonna fucking invade my body and rape me with a cross. And so I can't sleep, and I wake like an hour and a half passes, and I wake my friend up. I'm like, hey, listen, this movie's not real because he's religious.
Okay,
right?
okay.
So I'm like, listen, this movie, like that, these depictions they're not a real thing, right? And he like looks at me like stone cold, like just like some guy who just got woken up. He's like, no, they're very real. The devil preys on souls that are weak. And he's like, okay. And he goes right back to sleep. And then I'm awake and I'm like, oh my God, the devil's gonna kill me. Oh my God, the devil's gonna invade my body. This is over. What am I gonna do with my life? And since then, I couldn't sleep with the lights off.
Oh my God.
For probably until I was like in 6th grade.
Oh my God.
For like a good 2 years, I would sleep with the light on. If my parents turned the light off afterwards and I woke up in the middle of the night, I'd like freak out. And it wasn't until I met one of my best friends years later, and he invited me to his house to sleep over. Mm-hmm. And he's like, night, turn off the lights. And I'm like, well, like, yeah, well, I can't. Like, what am I gonna do now, right? It's not like I'm gonna listen. I got a fear of stuff, and I'm in 6th grade, so.
Movies, man, they affect kids.
Yeah, you're gonna fist bump it.
Pound it.
Pound. You turn this off.
It's Chris and Nesbitt in the morning.